I'm Oviduis-Sophron-Naso, and I'm going to show you about Windows 10 20H1 and above. This is the trial of version or testing versions of Windows from the Insider Edition, because the 1909, 1903, 1809 will not map network drives like you see here with a DS918 Plus device, NAS device. Mine's 32 terabyte one. If I now go to here, I can also show you I'm using, there we go, Windows 10 Insider Preview, and the edition is a new edition. Now, usually when you get your computer, you won't have this. So I'm going to remove this and put it back on for you. And when you do that from a NAS, so if I go here to the reg edit, so if I go reg edit, and then I go in here. Now all of these in here, so if I remove all of these files, all of those, press delete, all of those. Right, now if I right click on that, that's how your Windows will show when you get Windows operating system. Now, in order to put your correct logo in there, whether it's Dell, HP, or whatever it is, you have to get it from your system when you get it, and then you save it. Or you can look up what they are and then put it in yourself. So I go to System, I just go to what it is, I go here, and I copy that across to the downloads folder. It won't run from there. So if I try to run it from the NAS, this is what will happen. You'll get an error like that, and there's nothing you can do. I found out the hard way yesterday. So you copy it to your downloads folder, and then you run it from there, and it'll work fine. There we go. And then the imagery for this, you go in here and you copy that to the program data folder on your C drive. You go there, just drag and drop that. And I'm just replacing mine there. All that is an image. If I go here, that's all it is. It's just that image for the HP, which you can see there. So now if I right click on there, I should have the image there, the name, and the online support. If I click on the online support, it'll take you to the actual company website where you can log in for your stuff. So it's a nice little thing that I put in. With regards to the mapping of the DS918, I've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 different folders, but there are a bit more because I created a shortcut. The NAS itself creates home, homes, web, and video, and bits and pieces that, that I wouldn't have created myself. So it's that, and that 4 folders it creates there. The other ones are mine. That's without, and you map it under the device name with Windows 10 20H1 and above. And also on server 2019, that's both the data center and with standard. You can also use it on the essentials. It will work with that too, no props. And that's the current ones that you have. So there's no problem. But I found out the hard way I couldn't get these to map. And even if you did get them to map on 1909, upon reboots, you would end up with these all blanked out with a red cross through them. So don't use 1909. There's a problem with that, with the mapping. To prove the version of the operating system, I go here, and there we have it. See, there we go. Okay, so that's the version of Windows. It is quite a thing, and it does work because I can just go in here. These are the ones I got from YouTube, etc., etc. This is my Microsoft Partner Network stuff. So, and of course, if you buy any movies, and you have an external DVD or a Blu-ray, DVD, optical disc drive, you can put in your movies and you can have a backup and you can watch them from your PC. But you can't make multiple copies of them. Only one copy that you're allowed to do in Britain due to copyright reasons and so on. So be very careful. Do not download movies that you see or copyrighted stuff from the web, because you will be sued. So don't ever try those tricks. If you own the movie and you got the movie here in your home, you can make a copy for your own private viewing on your PC, and that is allowed by law. So that you will be allowed to do. And I put all my movies in there. These are the movies I own. I own all of these. And you can watch them. And just to show you a sample of Cosmos, I will show you a clip of one of them. Now, with Windows Server, to get them to show up like this, you have to uncheck it, an item in here, and what you do is you go here to the control panel, and you go here, and you go to view, and you uncheck this on the Windows 10 on Windows Server 2019. That has to be unchecked. Otherwise, if that is checked, you'll have funny icons here and you won't know what's going on here. That's the difference between Windows 10 and Server. Now I'm going to give you a clip of the Lost Worlds, Planet Earth. Let's show you a clip of this. I'm just going to show you a brief clip just to show you the quality.
Energy-rich organic matter. The tree gave
See the
off
quality there.
Waste product.
But I can't go beyond that due to copyright reasons, so I would get into trouble if I went beyond so many seconds of showing you that. So that would be infringing copyright. So it's just to show you the quality of any movie, and I have full HD on here. So this is a wonderful, and now to show you that I can create this from scratch, I've got up to S. So I'm going to create one of these drives. I'm going to now deliberately create it without the device name, just with the IP address. I'm going to use, I'll use drive Z, and I'll use the archives one. Okay, so we go /192.168.178.27/RCHIEES. Now, I know it will create it. There it is. Right, so I've got it created under that now. Although it shows and that it works, upon the reboot on that will, if you get that done under 1909, upon reboot, these ones will not be visible. They'll have a red X. I'm now going to reboot the machine. I may have to start the video just to show you and then edit the two videos. I'm going to restart. Right, so if I go back now to this, it actually does, but on 1909 that would have disappeared and you'd have had a red X there. It's best not to use this, avoid this like the plague, because I had a hard time on all the old systems. Avoid that. Just use the device name when using this sort of thing. So you just go there and you take it out. Let's see now how it looks when I've stitched the two videos together. I will also show you with all of this, I'm going to show you the clip that I made of Windows Server 2019, the standard edition of Windows Server 2019. And it was done on a pavilion, so you'll see a different screen here. But it does work. I think I did it with the IP. I can't remember, so I'll see how it was, whether it was, but it is preferable to use the actual device name.
I'm going to be doing a testing just to show you on this. It's a HP Pavilion 27A205 NA machine. Now when I set this NAS, this DS918 Plus NAS, to a Windows 10 machine such as Windows 10 Enterprise, Windows 10 Professional, and Windows 10 Enterprise LTSC, it doesn't map. These maps only work on a server, seem to only work with server, and it works with shutdowns, reboots, cold, all of that starts up, and they're always there. And the files that you then save, you put your image files in, say there, archives there, my Microsoft ones with Visual Studio. Essentials will probably work best on this machine because it works on a single core machines, and as this machine is a 4-core device, I open this up just to show you. We go down to processors, it's only got 1, 2, 3, 4 cores, and it's an i5 processor. If you put data center on here, it's not going to work very well, it'll be very choppy. And if you shove Enterprise on this machine, it'll also be very, very choppy. So those two are ruled out. And just to show you, it is Windows Server 2019, and I'll put the logo in there, and when you click on that, it will go in, but the warranty has expired on this. I think I might have add-on warranty. I would have to check. That just turns off. You can sign in to your account or as you see fit. That's that one, so that's there. But with regards to this, you can then utilize your systems now, archives. I don't like that. Let's just put in, let me actually show you that it can be done, that it's not faked. Just go to archives, go FGHIJKLM. Go down to M. Finish. Go back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the public one is there. And then open up this. Now I can transfer this, and this is the transfer speeds on a Wi-Fi connection, which is double the speed, half the speed at wired connection. Wired connection always tends to be twice as fast as this for whatever reason. So we're going to go here, and this is the upload now. This is an upload to there we go. And it now shows, although it shows there 2¼ minutes, so it's actually doing it a minute longer than normal, because usually I can, on a HP34, my other two machines, I get this at about 40 seconds to about 1.25 minutes, so it's taking an extra minute to go through this. It's a Fritzbox 7590, so they're quite good. And you'll see. Oh, by the way, if you are using the downside on these pavilions, if you're putting on server, you will not be able to this won't work. Although there is Windows Hello, it doesn't recognize it, because in here I had to change the thing that I didn't know what it was this. If I delete that and I reload this, watch, comes up as unknown device, but it is an Intel wireless Bluetooth. Okay, so you update the driver, and this is what you do when you get that. Go to Bluetooth, zap down, and just scroll down to Microsoft, scroll down to, that's what it is. Click yes to that option, and it's done and dusted, and be back there. But really and truly, it's not meant to be that. It's meant to be the Windows. It's meant to be the facial recognition from the 3D facial from your eye, retina. You know, it picks up all of that stuff. Other machines have fingerprint availability, so the Windows Hello will not work on this machine, and it sorts out those problems there. So it lived up to it, but even though that it's for Wi-Fi, I think that's very good going, and the same goes with transferring it, that it's finished transfer, and then I'll show you the other way. It'll be the same speed, and that'll conclude the video. And it's best just to have Google as the default browser on these things, because Internet Explorer, although it's available on server, should have been removed and replaced with something else. Microsoft are bloody bone lazy to sort that problem out. They expect you to fix it. So you have to use an alternate browser. Right, so all we do is open up that. Now, let's do the transfers and downloads. So if I now delete that, I can go back up here. This to transfer up would take that time, so we're going to now remove that. We're going to do it the opposite way around. When you do it one way or the other. And just to show you the consistency, I'll move it from there, from the public to the downloads. It may look slow. Cancelling out of that. Shouldn't be that slow. Oh boy. These are the things that to try. It can happen. Just go. Usually it takes about a minute or two. It shouldn't be that slow. It's to do with the Wi-Fi signal that it's causing that problem. So I'm going to stop it. I'm not going to take that long to do that. Sorry. That is why you need a cable connection to avoid that kind of problem.
sweet caress, your sweet caress. I know I can do better if we could only find a way. Tell me, darling, do you ever think of me that way? Just want you to hold me closer than ever. Let's cancel this sad and lonely road through emptiness. And why don't you hold me? Please don't say never. And all I want is one more touch of your sweet caress.